Yep, 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 yep. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So quick video, man. I'm just going to kind of spin the block a little bit on this Tennessee situation that I did the other day. Now, as you see right here, we have Kamala Harris, who made herself available to speak on when it comes in pertain of the quote unquote Tennessee 3. It's more like the Tennessee 2 because the only two niggas is the ones who got expelled at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They gave them niggas the boot at the end of the day. But, you know, at the end of the day, like I told y'all, is politics, agendas. You know, that's all this shit is really about. These people don't give a fuck. Look. Notice how Kamala Harris brought her ass down there to speak up on behalf of these goddamn Democrats getting kicked out of the goddamn state capitol. When I'm going to show y'all in this video, obviously we're gonna go through this, but we're also gonna go back on the dude Justin Jones. I told y'all they give us these people. Okay, there's a video that I stumbled across on Mr. Jones at the end of the day, and it just solidifies what the fuck I be saying about these people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a lot of this shit is nothing but fucking games they playing. You know what I'm saying? It's games they playing with the people. And like I said, a lot of this shit really be coming from the left. The right does do it as well. More of the far right. You still got niggas out here talking about niggas is on secret indictments and they getting ready, they in Gitmo and awaiting tribunals. You still got niggas out here falling for that grift. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still out here talking about motherfuckers is waiting on tribunals and shit, and LeBron James and Leo DiCaprio, and you know what I'm saying? They still running around here talking this dumb shit, grifting the fuck out of conspiracy theorists at the end of the day. So you know that you still got that kind of shit going on. So you know, I guess you know the left want to do their grifting. I guess they can do that as well, right? But I'm just here to expose all of that shit at the end of the day. Now, and one thing I am going to expose, because I keep telling y'all that Kamala Harris is not black, okay? Kamala Harris is not black. You know who else ain't black? Who I've been telling y'all niggas is not black? Barack fucking Obama. That nigga's not black. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They gave us, oh yeah, this is the first black president and all that. No, this nigga is a Middle Eastern nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a saying nigga at the end. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta be taught how to be black, you not black. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga gotta coach you into being black, you're not black, okay? So you know, it is what it is. And y'all think I'm bullshitting. I found the video on Twitter. Salute to the person that was on Twitter that really has this video. This video was taken, let me not even say that, but we're gonna get into the video. We're gonna get into the video on this channel. And in this particular whatchamacallit. But once again, Kamala Harris was never black. She's an Asian Indian, okay? She's from her family is out there in Indonesia, whatever the fuck. And you know who else family is from out there? Motherfucking Barack. That's why I always say, when y'all niggas ever seen a picture of Barack Obama daddy, you're not, nigga. You're not, because you're going to see that nigga ain't black. They give you this Malik Obama dude, you know what I'm saying? Because he dark-skinned and shit, make it seem like, oh yeah, no, his brother black. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, Barack one of us. No, the fuck that nigga ain't. No, the fuck that nigga ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. But let's let this video play with Kamala Harris. I'm trying not to do this video too long. So, you know, it is what it is. But let's let it go.
Supposed to lead and show courage to say that a democracy allows for places where the people's voice will be heard and honored and respected. And they understood the importance, these three, of standing to say that people will not be silenced, to say that a democracy hears the cries, hears the pleas, who hears the demands of its people who say that children should be able to live and be safe and go to school and not be in fear.
Well, hey, Kamala, allegedly, y'all can blame this weird ass agenda that y'all got going on. Because like I said, whether some of y'all believe this shit is real or not, me personally, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think this shit is all some kind of game. At the end of the day, whether it's real or it's fake. But y'all scumbags at the end of the day, put in a plan and executed it at the end of the day on children. You know what I'm saying? Y'all allowed this shit to kind of happen at the end of the day because this is part of y'all plan to gun control, gun control, gun control, gun control. Oh, they shooting up churches and shooting people and shooting kids in the church and da-da-da-da. But it's really y'all that's bringing the fucking problem because y'all trying to squeeze an agenda through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to play politics and shit like that. You know what I mean? Then you got these niggas out here, this nigga acting like he Martin Luther King and shit. You know what I'm saying? Acting like niggas are still speaking in certain ways and certain terms and shit. It's like, man, this dude is unbelievable, man. But let's have this go. Look, she's trying to have the whole Obama effect. You know how Obama be looking around and they do that shit when they feel like they say something cold and shit. They start looking around the room and shit like, y'all niggas ain't saying nothing cold at all. You know what I'm saying? Cut that shit out, man. You ain't said shit yet. Well, let's let this go.
They said, we understand when we took an oath to represent the people who elected us, that we speak on behalf of them.
Okay, well, you Kamala Harris, you took an oath, right, in 2020 when you was running for president and then, decided to be the running mate for Joe Biden. And, y'all got out here and swore up and down, the black community was the reason why y'all niggas got in and y'all really ran off of the deaths and shit that was happening to black people and shit. All to get in the White House and do nothing for specifically black people. You did something for any and everybody else but black people. You did something for the LGBT community. You did something for the goddamn Asians. You're doing shit for the goddamn immigrants and shit like that. But when it comes down to our community, you're telling us to go fucking vote. That's what you're doing. You're telling us to go vote. So, at the end of the day, if there's any trading pieces of trash at the end of the day, it would be y'all. Y'all lying scumbags. And then y'all sit up here and use us whenever it's time to fit a political agenda that y'all want to happen at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Now you got these brothers up here, cosplaying fucking Martin Luther King and shit, acting like these niggas is, it's just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable, really. But let's let Kamala keep going though.
It wasn't about the three of these leaders. It was about who they were representing. It's about whose voices they were channeling.
They wasn't channeling my voice, and they not channeling your. Listen, let me say something real quick. Anybody, okay? Anybody in the form of politics or whatever, if they're up there fighting to take your guns away because of some weirdo did some dumb shit, that's not speaking for you. Like I said in my last video, they're trying to put the squeeze down on Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? There's something out there they feel like we're fighting for. Maybe they feel like they got enough Democrats out there where they're trying to flip some of these states back blue. You know what I'm saying? But, going about it and using tragic situations to try to push your agenda is just politically trash at the end of the day. It really is. You're using this school shooting and of a Christian church and then, these two brothers getting expelled from the Senate, from the state, to get out here and what? You know what I'm saying? You using them for what? To push an agenda of getting niggas' guns taken away? How's that gonna work? You know what I mean? So, it's just dumb shit at the end of the day. More dumb shit. I'm not worried about gun control. You know what's a real problem? Jobs. wages, okay? Immigration, you know what I'm saying? Housing, you know what I'm saying? These kind of things are real problems that affect the everyday person working in America, especially dealing with the shit that we dealing with now with inflation. Some motherfucker living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? One nigga get fired from his job, nigga might be out of a place. You see what I'm saying? But y'all more worried about some dumb shit like gun control. I don't give a fuck about no gun control. And you shouldn't give a fuck about no gun control. You should want your guns. You should be able to want to carry and want to have as many guns as possible without no form of government telling you, oh, well, yeah, I think you had enough, man. What are you prepared to go to war with? None of your fucking business, nigga. This my fucking right to have this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's none of your business as long as you ain't hearing about my name shooting people or being involved with some crazy shit, this, that, and the third. It's none of your fucking business in what I'm doing with this shit. For real. I might just like to collect guns. You know what I'm saying? I might like to have a lot of ammo and show my shit off and this, that, and the third. You know, what's the real problem with that? But they give us those situations. But if it's something that's the everyday person, they just don't rock with it, man. They don't rock with it. You know what I mean? They always worrying about somebody else and what they're doing and who's doing this and what country and you know what I'm saying? It's just like this Zelensky shit you got going on with the Ukraine. They too busy sending all our money there and shit and jacking the fucking prices up on us as the everyday person and shit. Like it's fucking ridiculous. I didn't ask for that. You didn't ask for that. You didn't. Why aren't these quote unquote Democrats fighting on behalf of the people? Feeling like, hey man, look man, I ain't agree with this Ukraine shit, bro. Yeah, y'all cutting too much money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing way too. If they don't have their own military, what the fuck are we doing out there? What benefits are we getting from the fucking Ukraine to where it's so cold that we damn near sending trillions of dollars over there? What kind of benefit is coming out of the Ukraine? What have they done for us in years that is so much of a benefit that it's almost like we owe these niggas or something. But the American people, we didn't call for that. Y'all gave that to us. And then told us we basically gonna have to deal with it. And then as y'all jack our prices up as well, too, and tell us we gotta just eat that shit. Unbelievable, man.
Understand that. And is that not what a democracy allows? A democracy says you don't silence the people. You do not stifle the people. You don't turn off their microphones when they are speaking about the importance of life and liberty.
Look at this black woman right here, right? I want y'all to read this sign that she has right here. It says, ban guns, not books. What in the fuck are you gonna do with a fucking book if a motherfucker run up in your goddamn crib at the end of the day? What is a book gonna help your ass out with? If all hell hit the fan and motherfuckers start invading goddamn the United States, what are you gonna do with a book? What are you gonna pull the book out? Oh, look, man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right here because, see, it's important for us to have knowledge, right? Because if we have the knowledge, brother man, because with the knowledge, brother man, you know, we can teach our enemy. We can teach, brother man. That's what we can do. We can teach them to love one another and live. Nigga, lay your ass down and mow down everybody in the goddamn house. Get off the stupid shit, man. Like get realistic out here, man. Y'all out here protesting to snatch your god. It's amazing to me that people will literally vote against their own interests based off who they like. Based off what the media is pushing you, you like, oh, well, nah, whether you caught up in whether it's Democrat, Republican, whether it's black and white, because that's always the thing. It's either black and white or it's Democrat, Republican. If they can get a mixture of the two, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. You know what I mean? But honestly, what the fuck are you going to ban guns, not books? Like, I can't, man. I can't do it with some of these people, man. It's unbelievable. They banning books too. Who the fuck told you they not banning books? You know what I'm saying? Like, they banning books. They taking niggas amendments away. You know what I'm saying? They can snatch that shit at any moment. Yeah, you know what, man? We ain't like what you said, man. Fuck that. Your ass is whatchamacallit. Now they got this shit with the restrict act that they trying to pass. If not pass, why ain't nobody paying attention? This is the kind of sneaky grindball shit the Biden administration is pulling off and then giving you bullshit like this and then talking about, oh yeah, you know, the two black, they doing it because them brothers is black. Yeah, it's because them brothers is black for real. Why they got expelled from the goddamn Capitol. And like I said in my last video, that might be the case. But I ain't rocking with them fuck niggas at the end of the day. Them niggas said, yeah, you know, because we fight on behalf of everybody. This, that, the LGBT community. That's what I already knew. Like, okay, there we go. Get to the point, brother. Spit it out. Yeah. All this Martin Luther King pastor talk you up here doing. Niggas, spit that shit out. What you really trying to get to. And that's what they really trying to get to. The LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? And we got to fight on behalf of that. Even though it was a transgender that ran into school and killed Christians at the end of the day. We got to fight on behalf of the LG. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is what I be talking about. And a lot of people fall too much into this shit at the end of the day. And you missed the whole point. You missed the whole point of this shit, man. It's unbelievable.
That is not what democracy does.
And as you see, right, this looks like some kind of, the way this is zooming in, it makes it looks like this is almost like some civil rights back in the day kind of shit, the way that the camera was on them. This is after, right? This is after, you know, they gave that nigga the big boot at the end of the This is after they gave that nigga the big boot after all this goddamn Black Power Ranger shit. This nigga was up there doing this shit, motherfucking Kurt Franklin pastoring going on and shit. And the Lord said, and because my people, all people, the LGBT community, we fight on behalf of everybody. Like, get this weak ass nigga out of here, man. Anyway, let's get into this shit real quick.
We have Justin Pearson speaking right now. Let's hear what he has to say. In order that the National Rifle Association and all of these gun lobbyists continue to be able to have control over our legislation. What's going through my mind right now is we need to fight for democracy in the state of Tennessee, and we need people not only just to vote, but people to show up and speak out so that we can.
All right, so they need people. So this brother is obviously from Memphis, right? Well, he's a Democrat in the district of the city of Memphis. All right, so this brother wants people to go out and vote. So you want people to go out and vote to snatch their guns away. This is what you want them to do. Like I said, you know, I live in the state of Massachusetts at the end of the day. Massachusetts is seriously something that's very liberal at the end of the day. You can own guns, you can do this, you can do that. But, you know, it's not like a state like Florida or Georgia where, you know, or Virginia where it's like open carry. You can carry your shit. You know what I'm saying? You carry your shit in the grocery store, carry your shit with you at all times. I think that everybody should have that form of right at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should have the right to go ahead and carry arms. You know what I'm saying? That'll keep people from being on the bullshit at the end of the day. If everybody know everybody's strapped, that's going to keep motherfuckers you know what I mean? Motherfuckers going to have to think about doing some dumb shit at the end of the day unless he willing to just really crash out like that. You know what I'm saying? But if he not willing to crash out and he got something to lose and he ain't going to be out here doing a bunch of dumb shit. You know what I mean? But let's let this brother keep going.
Party of the state of Tennessee want to keep things the same. If you want to fight to change it, if you want to help to make this place a better place, you have to use your voice, you have to use your power, and yes, sometimes you got to get expelled.
He says sometimes you got to get expelled. So, you know, like I said, man, this brother is nothing but a plant. Same way I feel about the other brother, the same way I feel about Barack Obama, and Barack. You know what I'm saying? I need you to understand what nigga name is Barack. Okay? Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that sound like a nigga from the Middle East. But niggas fall for this shit and swear this nigga black. It's unbelievable. And that nigga gay. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga he a flamer, bro. That man a hardcore flamer. Y'all heard the dude talk about how a nigga was getting Obama, he was giving Obama head and shit and smoking weed with Obama and shit like that. Then that nigga got killed. You know what I'm saying? That white dude got killed and shit trying to expose Obama for being a flaming whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Obama ass was passing all them goddamn LGBTQ laws at the time. The same sex and all that shit was really integrated with Obama and all that shit as well. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But like I said, man, this brother right here is no different from he's no different from these people, except this nigga actually is one of us. You know what I'm saying? He actually is, but he's a puppet. He's a con man for the Democratic Party. And like I said, you got con men and buck dancing ass niggas that be out here for the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that'll get out here and tell you racism don't exist and shit. Like, nigga, what? This nigga talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga cooning hard. You know what I'm saying? This nigga cooning hard get out here and say some shit like that. Well, I made it where I'm at. And, all I had to do was work hard. That's what I did. I worked hard. I got in position and I applied myself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as racism, brother, man. There ain't no such thing as racism. I'm where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, because your bitch ass was taking oaths and shit like that, you hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get out here and make it seem like a regular schmegular nigga can come through and do this and do that and the third. No, nigga, you're going to have to take some form of, you know what I mean? You're going to have to sign up at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be out here clean capping, acting like they done got in this position. Like you can just entry level get yourself into that kind of shit at the end of the day. Nah, nigga, you got to be picked and you got to be a part of the establishment and you got to sign up for the team. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pusha T. But let's let this brother keep going. Now, I need y'all to understand, just like they did with BlackLivesMatter.org, they're doing the same shit with this, right? They got the black person to be the face of the shit, and then they have all these protesters who are of Caucasian at the end of the day, right? Now, since when can you get a bunch of Caucasians to be out here fighting on behalf of some niggas at the end of the day? That's never gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But as you see, you got these people laying on the floor and shit, and they're up here trying to make it seem as if, the person, there's not something wrong with the person. They're trying to strip you away from your right because somebody did some dumb shit at the end of the day. It's sad, man. It really is. It's sad to see what people fall for and what people will vote against their own interests, bro. Niggas really ran out here because the media told your bitch ass not to vote for Donald Trump, and you ran out here and voted for motherfucking Joe Biden, and this nigga gave you nothing but problems. This man has given you nothing but problems since getting in the office, and then still ain't come back and give you a damn thing. He gave it to everybody else. He didn't give you shit yet. And then they telling you, we gotta get out here because it is all right to vote. One minute they want you to get out here and vote, right? This is what the Democrats get out here and play with you about, right? 1 minute they tell you and get out, oh, this is why you gotta come vote for us. This, that, and the third. They still ain't give you shit. And when you're talking about getting tangibles and shit like that, they get up here, well, this is why you gotta vote for us. And then in the next minute, they're trying to pass a bill and the John Lewis Act where they're trying to make it seem like it's hard for black people to vote. Okay, which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Is it hard for us to vote or is it not hard for us to vote? Which one is it? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have a problem voting. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga I know don't have a problem voting unless that nigga is not from this country. Yeah, he might have a problem voting. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have your ID, you might have a problem voting. You know what I'm saying? You might have a problem voting if you don't have your ID on you to identify yourself, which I think is something that should, you know what I mean? People should do that. But the Democrats that get out here and play this game about with the John Lewis and how John Loomis got his head beaten with Martin Luther King and shit, and Selma Bridge and all this stupid shit. make it seem as if, yeah, well, our ancestors died for the right to fight. Well, maybe them niggas shouldn't have took their ass across that bridge. Maybe they should have stayed where the fuck they was at. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like I said, I don't have a problem with going to vote. So I'm not going to allow the media to play games, mind manipulate me into believing that, okay, the mainstream media is saying the Republicans are trying to make it hard, and Donald Trump supporters are trying to make it hard for black people to vote. But I know that's not true. You should know that's not true. But the problem is people fall for dumb shit way too often. You know what I'm saying? Way too often. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of is what it is. But let's let this keep going.
I love you. I thank you, and thank you for believing that changing and fighting to change the status quo is the right thing to do. We knew we were going to keep our principles and our values. We knew that we were going to have our ancestors with us. We knew that we were not going to yield to injustice, and we will not yield because there's too much at stake. We see gun violence every single day. We have too many loved ones that we're putting in the ground, and these folks up here treat things like it's business as usual. It is not business as usual. Our lives are at stake, and we're going to fight for our lives just like they're fighting for the NRA. Sir, do this again. If you stand up there at the well with the whole do that thing again if need be. Yes, we will never shirk back from civil disobedience. Civil disobedience is what built this country. Resisting the status quo built the United States of America into the institution that it is, and it's my ancestors' resistance that got me here. And so I will not forget them or forget the struggles of people, especially children who march, children who are beaten by dogs, children who are beaten. If I gotta get expelled, I'll take that.
Why do you think that you and Justin Jones were expelled, but Gloria Johnson was not expelled?
You cannot ignore the racial dynamic of what happened today. Two young black lawmakers get expelled and the one white woman does not. That's a statement in and of itself.
Now, look, this brother, look, man, like I said, at the end of the day, these brothers have no problem with the fact that, as y'all seen, them niggas getting expelled, the white woman is holding these niggas' hands up, and both of these niggas is sitting up there, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She looking like she owned them niggas and shit, you know what I mean? Like, but it's very obvious because they're trying to make it a race thing. You know what I mean? They're trying to make it a race thing. They want to make it this ain't got nothing to do with race. This is a transgender who went out there and did some weirdo shit at the end of the day. The attention and all of that should be on the trainee doing some dumb shit. Instead, they turned this into gun control. And now gun control, now we going to turn this into these two black Democrats getting outed from getting expelled or whatever from their position in the state capitol. Huh? Wait a minute. How the fuck we get here? We should be keeping it on this transgender at the end of the day. And why transgenderism is probably not really a great thing to be doing. If you're going to be gay, okay, cool, be gay, right? But if you're going to be getting your fucking that's something can chemically fuck you up at the end of the day. That might be fucking with a motherfucker's mind, and that's just to say, if there is some kind of study for that, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure that if this particular person was a little off, okay, a little off at the end of the day, because they have changed their gender at the end of the day, they know they can't go back because once you change your shit, there ain't no going back. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And, there's probably pills and shit that these people got to take. And, you know what I mean? There's probably a lot of different things. And so that shit probably triggers them to a certain way, or they get off and whatever. Like, the story should be into that. It should be really into that and diving deep into what would drive this person to run and grab this fucking AR or whatever type gun that this person had and run in there and kill innocent people who ain't never did shit to them. That's what we should be basing it off, not the gun. You know what I'm saying? The gun is not the problem because, like I said, when it came to the Uvalde shooting down there in Texas, okay, this person is an alleged a person that part of the LGBT community. And he went out there and killed kids. Okay, y'all gonna tell me the Aurora shooter, that motherfucker ain't look weird to you? You know what I'm saying? He ain't look weird to you. Any of these other shooters don't be looking weird to you and shit like that. You know what I mean? At least the ones that the news pick up, okay? The ones that the news pick up. These niggas look all weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. That should be the attention on it, but they'll get out here, and especially because, it's a transgender. So, that's a super citizen part of the LGBT community. They'll get out here, well, that person probably going through a lot and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. It's the gun. The gun is the bad guy. Let's get rid of the guns. What do you need an AR-15 for? Okay, so what would be the difference if he ran in there with a deuce? What's the difference? You're going to still blame the gun no matter what, right? You're just going to blame the gun. So let's say they had their way. They got the Republicans to bow down and gun control, and then somebody, oh yeah, you can't carry AR-15s no more, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. But, you can still carry guns, but it's got to be a deuce. Only a deuce. You can only have a deuce, right? Then, it goes from, now they want to get the deuces off the street. So what they start doing, you start hearing about crimes where people are doing mass shootings with these deuces. Then it's all gun control. Then they put somebody black in there, and whether it's a Democrat or Republican, at the end of the day, whatever side they fighting for and fighting with, they get out here and play these kind of games. That's all this shit is, man. It's nothing but fucking game at the end of the day. And we just keep continuously falling for this dumb shit. And it's really unbelievable. But let's let it keep going.
We can never normalize the tyranny of the way that these people in position of power are operating due to white supremacy.
So let's get this clear. So because you want to keep the guns, that's white supremacy? That's white supremacy because, the lawmakers are saying, no, we're not taking the guns off the street. You can carry what you want to carry. That means niggas can have the guns too, and niggas can carry if they want to too, and niggas can load up on all kind of choppers, and you know what I'm saying? They can load up on all kind of shit too. So how the fuck is that white supremacy? See what I'm saying? You see the games that these people play. This is how you know this nigga's a clean puppet. This nigga ain't nothing but a clean puppet, bro. It is what it is. You know what I mean? For him to even say some shit like that, because I could see if Tennessee had laws or some shit where they saying, look, white folks, we can buy whatever ammo and guns we want, but when it come to y'all niggas, we ain't fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better have a black gun store or some shit like that where the government is funding that shit and all that. Other than that, y'all niggas ain't getting shit over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck, nigga. You come here with your money. We don't want your money. You know what I'm saying? We don't want your money. And we not allowing y'all to even buy the guns. You know what I'm saying? We not allowing black folks to even buy guns and buy ammo at the end of the day. We're not even going to allow it. That would be white supremacy, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Not some shit where, you know what I'm saying? Not some shit where, you know what I mean? In this case, you know what I mean? Like, that's not white supremacy, bro. But see, people love to put white supremacy and then talk about the ancestors, because that shit triggers, it's a trigger to most people. It's in our DNA. It's in our DNA. It's been passed down. It flows through our DNA. So it's a form of trauma when you hear certain things and hear people talking, and, especially when it's pumped up in the media, it just kind of is what it is. You're gonna feel that shit when they're talking about it. And if they're putting white supremacy, and if you're somebody really with no light like that, just keep it a buck. If you're somebody with no light, you're gonna fall right into what they want you to fall into. But let's let this keep going.
That's what we're up against. But we are going to fight it because we believe that there is a future that we can live into that is better than the present that we currently have. We're going to keep fighting for people in Nashville, in Memphis, across the state of Tennessee, and across the United States of America who want justice. We deserve it.
So wait a minute. So we getting justice is what? Justice across America is banning guns. That is justice across America, bro. See, this is the type of stupid shit I be talking about that people be finding themselves being a part of at the end of the day and backing when it's against your own fucking interests.
This is our birthright. Our inheritance is not just some.
Yeah, it's our birthright too, brother man, to bear arms and freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? But let you get on a platform like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook and say the wrong shit, they coming for your channel. So, or you a president of the United States and shit, you tweet some shit at the end of the day, they take your whole shit down. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas will get out here in the same breath and agree with that kind of shit. See, they'll agree when it's somebody else that they don't really fuck with, whether it's if a Republican or it's Trump or somebody. Yeah, they all for the fuck shit. Fuck that democracy shit. Fuck that. Yeah, take that nigga shit. Take this, take that, right? They all about taking. But the minute, I still haven't seen a Republican do some shit to where the point they taking some shit at the end of the day. And, you know what I mean? The only time they'll get out here and say that the Republicans are taking some shit is, when it comes down to a situation like this. And in that case, it's not the Republicans that's actually taking something from these people. They're actually giving these people the right to do and to bear arms or purchase arms and shit like that. You know what I mean? They're not trying to take the shit away. Democrats, for the most part, are always on some shit where they're trying to take some shit or they're trying to make you accept some shit at the end of the day. That's the ones who scream the democracy the most, but they're the ones that's so anti-democracy. It's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
Pieces of paper and constitutions and rules. It is the advocacy and the ability to protest for what is right and to create laws and to advocate for laws that make justice more possible. And so that's what we're going to do.
All right, they had to get that brother some water and make sure that water. That brother using his correct voice and shit. But hold on, I got something for y'all. All right, so fair act use, fair act use, fair act use, fair act use. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into this real quick. When it comes down to the situation with the other guy, the other black dude in this situation out there in Tennessee that got expelled, Justin Jones, right? Now let's get into this Justin Jones shit. Now Justin Jones is somebody who's known as an advocate before joining politics as a civil rights activist. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. I mean, at this point, like I said, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. So no wonder why these niggas running in here trying to sound like Dr. King and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't nothing but fucking plants. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't nothing but plants to get y'all distracted and caught up into some race shit at the end of the day. That's all this shit really is focused on, and to try to get y'all to be like, okay, yeah, I agree. And then these Republicans out here, they do this, like I said, bro, they do this shit every 4 years. Every 4 years, they're going to give you some shit about race every 4 years and every midterm. So 2 to 4 years, you can expect the media to drag some shit out here. And I told you all this shit was coming, especially with the Biden administration. I told you this shit was going to be live in effect, and they're going to make niggas public enemy number one throughout all media at all times. Point blank, period. So it is what it is. But let's get into this. So this was last year, okay? This is last year, or if not a couple years ago, actually. This is actually 2021. So this was right around the time, of the pandemic, with all the protests and shit like that was going on. So fair act use, fair act use, fair act use. So let's get into it.
Civil rights activist Justin Jones called it poetic justice as he returned to court on the same day the state removed Nathan Bedford Forrest from the Capitol.
Jones was accused of assaulting a trooper during a protest last summer to remove the bust. Now News Channel 5's Levi Ismail tells us how a judge says the case against him just didn't add up.
From the courthouse, we're only a couple blocks away from where Nathan Bedford Forrest was removed from the Capitol. It was a memorable day for many of the people here, especially those who still face charges for the protests that made that possible.
I mean, look at the beautifulness of these people gathered here. This is what gave us strength today.
He may have helped lead the charge for protests last summer, but it was Justin Jones now facing charge 12 of 14 in court, this time for assault. Trooper Asa Pearl of Tennessee Highway Patrol said he chased Jones from the...
All right, so as you see, you know what I'm saying? It's a Caucasian cop and it's a black man, right? Now, like I said, at the end of the day, y'all niggas storming them capitals and shit. Y'all get y'all ass bagged up in some shit. I don't want to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? You stay your bitch ass out of this dumb shit because you don't even know who the fuck that was that they removed from that said position that this dude had people out there fighting for. Now, I guarantee you there's some people that probably was with this dude, Justin Jones, that got locked up, that got charges put on them. And at the end of the day, because they're not a part of the establishment, they got smoked at the end of the day. Just like some of these wild-ass Trump supporters, especially some of these niggas who went out there, yeah, man, I'm a patriot. Yeah, man, you know, I'm a QAnon. Yeah, man, I'm an Anon. And you took your stupid ass out there and went and protested and ran up in the state capitol, and now your bitch ass is in jail. And ain't none of these Trump supporters, none of these Anons, none of these QAnon niggas, none of these patriots is out here tweeting and motherfucking making noise about these niggas that got locked up in the Capitol situation. You know what I'm saying? Funny style. It's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas do this shit to themselves, though. You know what I'm saying? These niggas do this shit to themselves. At the end of the day, I told niggas, don't y'all bring y'all ass down there to that Trump rally and none of this dumb shit. Y'all better not do it. Y'all better not do it. And niggas did it. You know what I'm saying? And niggas got their boots smoked. And it wasn't just niggas neither that got their boots smoked. There was some other people too, that other races of people that got their boots smoked as well, following Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Following these niggas on the internet, talking this dumb shit about niggas going to Gitmo and, you know what I'm saying? Following, being extreme conspiracy theorists at the end of the day, led these niggas into doing jail time. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable, man. But let's let this keep going.
Capitol last July.
When I touched him, he turned around and struck me with a bullhorn.
Pearl brought a megaphone to court, and defense attorney Nick Leonardo says Pearl told him this was the megaphone in question.
And then, between that and coming in here, now it's a different color. Different color megaphone.
The only megaphones seen on video from that night belonging to the protesters were red. Two witnesses, an attorney and state senator Jeff Yarborough, both said they never saw Jones strike anyone as protesters scattered. By the end, Judge Linda Jones agreed with the defense that there was just too much doubt, even if Jones was running with a megaphone.
I think it's very reasonable when fleeing that someone might swing, not intending to swing.
The charge was dismissed to...
What kind of shit is that? So if someone is running and if somebody grabs them, how the hell, what do you mean they're swinging but not with the intent to swing? Like, this would let you know that this whole shit is it's a show. It's a clown show, bro. It's a fucking clown show. And then they re-rev these niggas back up, dress them back up now as goddamn politicians and shit now for the state of Tennessee. And now these, you know what I'm saying? Now these niggas is freedom fighters and shit. Like, man, y'all niggas get the fuck out of my face with that dumb shit. Who y'all niggas think y'all playing? This is telling like it is TV, nigga. Stop playing with my intelligence out here. Because if I dig deep on these whole ass niggas at the end of the day, everybody getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? That's why they can't stand my guts with this YouTube shit. Because at the end of the day, they know if I get to diving deep, if I get to searching, and I don't even need to take that long. All I need is 5 minutes. If I really start tapping into it, hold on, let me see what else this nigga got out here. This shit just stumbled onto me at the end of the day. It literally just stumbled onto me. So I'm like, I can only imagine. The only reason why I ain't really going hard in the paint like that at the end of the day is because, you know, they are brothers at the end of the day. So I ain't gonna go too hard in the painting on them. You know what I'm saying? These are light jabs right here. But if I get the swinging haymakers and shit like that, oh, these niggas is cooked. These niggas is absolutely cooked after that. You know what I mean? Because I already know what these brothers, like I said, that's why I'm telling y'all, stop, don't even fuck with these niggas. I don't need to dig deep and, you know, get into what these niggas is, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to do all that. I'm just letting you know already. Don't fuck with these niggas. Leave these niggas alone. You know what I'm saying? Let these niggas do what they gonna do. Do not get yourself caught up. Do not let these folks take your energy into getting yourself caught up with this dumb shit. Because it's all dumb. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you're fighting with them, you're fighting against yourself. Because when you diss Dre, you diss yourself, motherfucker. Yeah, nigga. Because when you diss Dre, you diss yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to motherfucking Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? But let's let this keep going.
Roaring applause. Jones led the way for a procession, but once again says this was always about more than just him.
But we ask the media to just look at the whole story, to not take the DA's word or the trooper's word as fact and law, because when you come to court...
Now look, at the end of the day, I'm not judging the brother, but this brother seems a little bit, I said this in my last video, this brother seems a little LGBTQ-ish, and that's not something that's, that I'm, where I'm trying to like take digs at that community. I'm not. Like I tell you, I got people in my family that's part of that community. But just know that these are the kind of brothers that they would be willing to elevate, okay? They're not going to put no alpha dog up there. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen. There's not going to be no alpha dog up there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make sure these niggas is, you know what I'm saying? They're going to make sure they playing for the team and they down with the agenda and they signed up. You know what I'm saying? They signed up and they took their oath to the fuck shit at the end of the day. They signed up for the fuck nigga oath at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But let's let it keep going.
But you can ask, and you can see another side of the story.
If for nothing else, to remind others of what it means to stand up for what you believe is right.
Why they got a voiceover like this nigga is talking in a different language or something? This nigga is speaking clean English. I can understand what he's saying.
You know, we love John Lewis, we love Diane Nash now, but just 60 years ago, they were hated in these very buildings. They have mugshots just like us. They were portrayed as violent just as us. But the truth and history have a way of righting wrong.
Levi Ismail, News Channel 5.
Jones does still have 2 charges remaining. The other 12 have now either been dismissed or the state has elected not to prosecute.
Okay, so this is what they're doing. The Democrats and the Republicans, they probably made a little deal at the end of the day. Or if not, like I said, the district, they know that, okay, look, man, this, he going to be, they cut him a deal. Look, just, we're going to turn you into a politician and shit now. Give you super citizenship that you can't go to jail. You can't even be charged and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it's very odd how, all these politicians and shit commit more crimes than the average hood nigga can ever commit in life. You know what I'm saying? The average hood nigga may have slapped a few fiends. You know what I'm saying? He might have robbed a few niggas. They may have caught a few jokes and shit like that. But I promise you, they don't have shit compared to these politicians at the end of the day. These politicians are breaking the law and can be charged, all the way up from your local level, all the way up to your presidential shit at the end of the day. These niggas is breaking massive laws every fucking day, and they don't never go to jail for nothing. For nothing. They might resign. They might have to resign from a position, but these niggas don't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not gonna sit up here and make this a long video about these brothers. I might have to spin the block one more time on this situation. Oh yeah, that's right. I meant to show y'all that Barack Obama shit. It's on my Twitter. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna really get into all that because that's a 6-minute video. But it's on my Twitter and shit. If y'all follow me on Twitter, link in the description box as well. I think. If not, go on Twitter. Tell Like It Is TV. At TILIITV. You can definitely come fuck with me over there. It's on my Twitter. Go through my media and you'll see it. But Barack Obama was born in Indonesia, okay? And that nigga mom is Caucasian, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga's a Middle Eastern nigga. He looked like a Middle Eastern nigga. And then when you see old pictures of Barack Obama, better known as Barry Soetoro, whatever the fuck, when you see younger pictures of him, everybody that he's with look like them niggas is from the Middle East. Them niggas, none of them niggas look like me or you. They don't even look African at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They look like niggas from the Middle East. They look like the Arab. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. The sand nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's who that nigga look like. That's when you see pictures of Barack Obama back in the day, that's who he be around. That's who he's been around. Because that's who he is. So this whole notion of this nigga being black, this is why I got on the case of, yo, hold up now. They literally running around this bitch trying to tell us Kamala Harris is black, and she's not black. So if they was to tell us that, and niggas is really running with this shit that she's black, then that's what made me think, okay, hold up, this nigga Barack Obama may not be black. He might not be black for real. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Just like, they tell us Abraham Lincoln is a Caucasian man. That nigga ain't Caucasian. Abraham Lincoln, even by people who despise Abraham Lincoln, know that nigga wasn't no Caucasian man. They know that. People that wrote diaries about how this man was, how he was, and what he looked like, and all this whole other shit, they know that man was not fucking Caucasian. He was not a white man. But they give us that Abraham Lincoln was a Caucasian man. So when you know that kind of shit going on, then you know that they'll easily lie about this kind of shit too. They'll tell you somebody black and they not black to push an agenda at the end of the day. And they got me. You know what I'm saying? They got me with that shit. It is what it is. But, it is what it is though, man. But if y'all want to see that video, man, go check out my Twitter. At the end of the day, it's definitely over there. That video was removed from YouTube back in 2011, okay? Back in 2011, that video was removed from YouTube. So it is what it is. If you want to find it, it's definitely on my Twitter page. Exposes everything about Barack Obama. Barack Obama, know what I'm saying? And, that nigga's, every time I told y'all, yo, y'all niggas show me a picture of that nigga daddy and I shut the fuck up. And I haven't got a comment yet. Y'all niggas get real quiet when I get to saying that shit. Show me a picture of that nigga daddy. You know what I'm saying? Well, his brother does. This nigga hit me in the comment section back in 2020. Oh yeah, well, how you gonna say that? See, this is the dumb shit that you goddamn Russian bot Trump supporters be out here talking about. No, this nigga saying Barack Obama ain't black. His brother's black. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, show me a picture of that nigga daddy then. You know what I'm saying? Where that nigga daddy at? That's what I want to know. I want to know where that nigga pops at. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen it. When you show you pictures of Barack Obama, why he ain't around niggas that look like his brother? Since his brother black, right? Well, the mom and the dad, they split up and, he went here and he went there and, yeah, all right, yeah, whatever, nigga. Whatever, nigga. Whatever, nigga. You niggas just don't want to admit that you niggas got food at the end of the day. I got food, but I can get over that. You know what I'm saying? I can get over that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can get over that. You know what I'm saying? But we have been fooled, and we continuously be fooled by politics and by manipulation and by race in some situations. Like I said, some situations are called for to be called out on race issues. I'm not going to sit up here and hold y'all on that. I would never sit up here and act like racism and shit like that don't exist in this country. And, opportunities and shit get given to other people based on, like I said, bro, you got to deal with, sometimes I deal with racism based on just entering a fucking store. You know what I'm saying? Based off just entering a fucking store. So I don't want to hear no shit about, I'll never be a nigga to get up here and tell you, oh yeah, man, racism don't exist. It does exist. But they do play with our emotions based off trauma and shit that we've been taught as well when pertaining to fucking race and issues in politics. You know what I mean? So, a lot of the times, man, it really just about doing the research, knowing the history. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things we keep repeating because we don't know the fucking history of the shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's all good. That's why you got niggas like me out here in these YouTube streets, even though YouTube hate my fucking guts. You know what I'm saying? They want me to go. You know what I'm saying? but I don't want to leave. Rest in peace, Lil Keith. Fuck a pigeonhole. I'm a night owl. This a different mode. Know what I'm saying? I might have to make a paint a 6 on a pinky toe. Know what I mean? Shout out to Drake. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a different mode, and YouTube know that shit. You know what I mean? So that's why they hate my fucking guts, man. But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell it like it is, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. At the end of the day, whether y'all celebrate Easter, you know, I don't celebrate the shit. It is what it is. But if that's what you do, go ahead and do your thing. I don't knock people doing what the fuck they want to do and what they celebrate. I'm not one of these nigga. All y'all niggas out here celebrating that Christmas, huh? Y'all out here celebrating that white man holiday, huh? You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of those and shit. I just don't celebrate it. And I just let people celebrate what they celebrate in peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with Thanksgiving, right? I think Thanksgiving is a real fucked up holiday that we nationally celebrate. See, niggas got more smoke for taking away guns than they do for some of these holidays that was atrocious to the ancient American. I mean, Thanksgiving, bro, was absolutely fucking atrocious to the ancient American, bro. And we celebrate that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me how some of this shit is. But, you know, hey, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, shout out all the day ones. Shout out the new ones, man. We got love for everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is not harassment. This is not hate speech. We're not harassing anybody. We're not inciting violence against anybody or any group. We got love for any and everybody in every group except pedophiles at the end of the day. I don't fuck with pedophiles. At the end of the day, you motherfuckers is pieces of shit. You're the scum of the earth. And, you know, if I could say some things, I would say some other things, but I can't because I know that that is a protected group as well, okay? That is a real protected group secretly, and this is why the LGBT need to be distancing themselves away from what they're trying to push and add on to the LGBT community, okay? So they have to be very careful of that for the people that is not into that kind of shit. They have to be very careful for that. Just like I say, women have to be very careful with, you know, accepting this, men being in the same sport, men being in the same, you know, being able to dress up like y'all, being in the same bathrooms, and then be called beautiful and win awards actually over women. Like it's just fucking ridiculous at this point when they can have their own shit. But, you know, like I said, women, you know, oh, the men can't tell me nothing what to do. I ain't gonna, no man gonna tell me. No, bitch, I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to tell you, you ain't, okay, you're gonna have a problem with a straight male trying to tell you, put you on game about some shit. But what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna really have a man that looks like you telling you what to do. So you lose either way. You lose either way. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell some of these dumbass bras nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell some of these dumbass bras nothing. Just like you can't tell some of these niggas nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I wouldn't fuck with them niggas down there in Tennessee, bro. Them niggas is against it. Nah, see, brother, what it is, brother. I think what it is, brother. You out here sleeping with them white women, brother. You got a white baby mama, don't you, huh? Don't you tell like it is, TV? You got a Caucasian baby mother, nigga. See, that's the problem with fuck niggas like you, dog. See, fuck niggas like you start thinking, getting with these snow bunnies. You start getting with these snow bunnies, nigga, and you start thinking you ain't black no more. See, that's the problem with your brother, man. You start getting with these goddamn snow bunnies, brother, man, and you start losing your mind. Yeah, see, this is what happened, brother, man. This is what happened. See, I'm rocking with the brother Justin Pearson. I'm rocking with the brother Justin Jones because our ancestors gave us that right to do so, brother, man. See, while you up there with your face in that white cooch at the end of the day, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You're starting to lose yourself a little bit, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't tell some of these dumb niggas nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas still caping and capping for Joe Biden, bitch ass. Notice the caping and capping for Joe Biden. Niggas don't like to bring up, even these mainstream pundits don't really like to talk about Joe Biden no more because they know that's an automatic L. They know if they get up here and really start beating the drum on, that's why they got to bring up Donald Trump. And you know what I mean? Because they know if they focus and was forced to have conversations about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, they would look bad. You know what I'm saying? They would absolutely look bad. So they just decide, you know what, we ain't even gonna talk about the nigga at the end of the day. What Trump doing? What Trump eat for breakfast? You know what I'm saying? That nigga Trump, let me tell you something about that nigga Trump, dog. See, the Republicans is all Trump supporters and shit. You know what I'm saying? They Russian bots. They love Russia. See, them niggas, the problem is, them niggas love Russia more than they love America, you know? I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, man, stop letting these people take your energy, man, with dealing with fuck niggas, you know what I'm saying? And dealing with these situations that they got for the people to argue and bicker about. Understand, like I said, I'd rather be a nigga with the gun, like they say, right? We got a saying in the streets, right? What's the saying again? I'd rather be judged by 6 than carried by 12. These niggas would rather have you carried by 12 than be judged by 6. Okay? So you stand with that shit all you want. You know what I'm saying? You stand with that shit all you want, brother, man. I'm just trying to let y'all niggas know that this ain't it. This ain't the hill to be dying on over these two fuck niggas. It ain't it. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is fighting for any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Why you thinking they over here fighting on your cause, on your behalf? They're not fighting on for your behalf. They're fighting for the Democratic Party and their agenda. They just, you know, cosplay it a little bit. I mean, the cosplaying was so bad though, bro. It kind of was unbelievable. Like niggas out here speaking like they Dr. King and shit, man. I mean, it's just sad, man. You know what I'm saying? And some people fall for this. Salute to all the ancient Americans who didn't fall for this shit. You know what I mean? But it's way too many of us that did fall for it. You know what I mean? Because I know some brothers some sisters had to hear this shit like, look at this nigga right here, bro. I mean, I can't do it. I mean, as much as I don't fuck with Candace Owens, I know she had to look at that shit and be like, I'm surprised Candace Owens ain't cooked these niggas yet. Know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. But maybe she waiting or some shit like that. But you know, I know I don't fuck with Candace Owens, but you know, I'm surprised Candace ain't cooked these niggas yet. Know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.